Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Voodoo864 and I wanted to make a quick video in response to a fellow YouTuber named Neo509 with whom I got into a little bit of a debate regarding two different graphics cards and the justification of spending a little bit of extra money on a bigger, badder, more expensive video card. The debate was regarding the GTX 980 Ti, the hybrid version, which typically runs about $700 to $800 depending on where you get it, and my graphics card, which is the GTX Titan X, which is a little bit over $1,200 in the liquid cooled version from EVGA. So essentially the difference between the two cards is the amount of video memory each one of those has. The 980 Ti has 6 gigabytes of video RAM, and the Titan X has 12 gigabytes of video RAM. So the heated debate was essentially that there is absolutely no justification of spending $1,200 on a Titan X, whereas a $700 to $800 980 Ti is completely sufficient. And he's absolutely right. It absolutely is. A $700 6 gigabyte video card is going to be plenty for the average gamer, for the average user. However, if a person plans to hook up 6 monitors in 4K, and depending on how you use the PC, you can actually make a lot of money with the machine. So basically, he really didn't believe that a person could make a lot of money with a PC costing about $4,500 like this. I just had Micro Center build this computer for me about a week and a half ago, and the computer has already paid for itself in a week and a half, and I want to show you how. I have been in the process of refinancing my house, which is a duplex. I rent out the other side. I was refinancing it with US Bank, and they were offering me a 3.99% interest rate with no closing costs, no expenses whatsoever. They were going to flip the bill for the appraisal and everything. So 3.99% at a $66,000 loan amount. No PMI, which is private mortgage insurance. Now, I just recently, yesterday, found out that Union Savings Bank is offering a lower interest rate. However, it's going to cost me a little bit of money out of pocket. So they are offering a interest rate of 3.25%. However, it's going to cost me about $800 in closing costs and appraisal fees, which they're rolling into the loan amount for $66,000, $66,800. But a 3.25% interest rate. So I used my machine to kind of analyze the two scenarios and find out what is the point of diminishing return by going with the lower interest rate but paying $800 pretty much out of pocket. What's the difference between the two? And if I had not had a setup like this and the capability, it would have been too much of a pain in the ass to go through and calculate all this stuff. But having 4 screens, it really helps, sitting down and actually analyzing this. So basically, I created an Excel spreadsheet with both of the scenarios side by side. The blue scenario is the higher interest rate with US Bank, and the yellow column is the interest rate with Union Savings Bank with the $800 rolled in. The P column is basically the difference between the cumulative interest and of the cumulative interest between the two scenarios. So you see, by going with Union Savings Bank, I'm already saving $38.53 in the first month. I need to get that savings, that total savings, up to $800 in order to justify spending the extra $800 by going with Union Savings. And so what I found was by the 22nd month, I crossed that $800 threshold. So in other words, in order to justify spending the $800, I need to hold on to my property for 22 months in order to recoup that $800. Now, I plan on holding on to it. This is a 15-year loan. So after the loan is paid off, if I just make the minimum payment, you will see that I have made or saved over $4,000, which has essentially paid for my computer in about a week and a half of owning the PC. I would suggest making additional payments of $100 a month on top of the payment amount, and it would get it paid off a lot sooner, and so therefore I would save a lot more than $4,100 in interest, which would more than pay for the PC. So I just wanted to bring that to Neo 509's attention, that if you know how to use a computer in the right way, you can make a lot of money. So if you like this video, thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe, and I will post more videos of my room setup.